Hey friends, it is Alexis and
Lilian.
And today we're going to be talking about when an introvert dates an extrovert and vice versa.
But I think first we have to acknowledge the fact that I look different. I decided that I don't want to grow my hair out anymore. Now I'm gonna wait for a day until I bleach it back to its original white color. But yeah, this is my natural hair color. We have just reached 90,000 subscribers.
What?
Thank you to all of you who have subscribed and who are always watching our videos and supporting. And if you are new here or haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you would become part of the community. Hit the subscribe button and thank you. Or in extrovert terms, smash the subscribe button and like. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what makes us an extrovert and introvert, what our needs are, how we match well together, and how we kind of clash on some things. Also, a lot of you have asked us for some reason to do the Myers-Briggs personality test, and we did it. So we're going to talk about the results that we got as well.
I would say that I am an extrovert with dashes of introvert, just because, yeah, I enjoy going out, talking in public, and being
dancing, meeting new people.
Yeah, I like doing.
You're like, just the thought of it, new people?
But yeah, I also have like my introvert side where I like to just hang out at home and be a homebody.
Most people aren't like a true extrovert or a true introvert, because I always say for myself, I'm an extroverted introvert. And that's the struggle because because it's like I want to have time by myself, but then if I have too much time by myself,
you have
I feel
FOMO.
like bad and I get FOMO, and then I feel like, oh, I like should be doing something and like seeing people. And then when I do that, then sometimes I'm like, no, I want to be by myself. So I'm like,
so it's like a constant struggle.
yeah, exactly. How many of you can relate? But so the textbook definition of extrovert and introvert is that an extrovert gains energy from being around other people, and an introvert needs to recharge their battery, so gets energy from being by themselves and having like quiet time.
Yeah, I'm able to like have like multiple conversations and like bounce back and forth between people.
And you don't find it draining energy from you?
No, I find it like exhilarating and like
Really?
exciting. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun.
Do you find yourself attracted more to introverts?
Yeah.
And like the people that you've dated in the past, were they all introverts?
I'm definitely more attracted to like a more quiet, like reserved person because I think it's like mysterious.
Interesting. And I'm definitely more attracted to extroverts because it just like goes way better. It makes things so much easier for me. And I don't know, it just like has like a nice refreshing energy for me. And it's just, yeah. So I started a new job, and about 2 months in, Alexis joined like the first work party. After leaving the work party, she knew like way more people than I knew. After 2 months of working there at the company, she had like 10 people on Instagram. Then like everyone just like knew Alexis, and I'm like, you don't even know me.
Aww.
I admire that about extroverts, right? And I admire that about you, how you're so like open and like sociable and chatty, because like I do want to get to know people, like, and I just take like just a year to get to the point where you get in one night.
Just drink a couple gin and tonics.
But let's talk about the downsides. Where do we clash? Where is it difficult, and where do we like not really get each other sometimes?
Definitely when we're in like social settings and you're very quiet and I'm like, hello. I even ask you, I'm like, are you okay in there?
But you know what? That's the thing, and I was actually reading some articles about extroverts and introverts dating, and one of the things was that like, yes, just because the introvert is quiet doesn't mean that something's wrong. But I think what you were always saying is that you think that I'm not showing like my true personality,
Yeah.
like the way that I am. I like close off more
Yes,
when I'm like with other
definitely.
people, and you're like, hello, you're usually funny, like say something. So one time we went to this party, everyone was sitting and talking, and I was just kind of sitting and like listening, but I didn't say anything because I didn't have anything to contribute to the conversation, okay? So I was just like taking it in. And then I contribute when like something comes up where I'm like, I have something good to say about this, okay?
And they're like, oh, she speaks.
So I didn't say anything. And then Alexis, it was so sweet, and it also kind of broke my heart because she was like, Lilian, like, I know that these people aren't like master students and like the conversation isn't like that interesting or stimulating, but you know, they're just drunk and it's 4 a.m. And I was like, you don't need to explain like parties and conversations at parties.
It was like when we first started seeing each other.
No, it was like a year and a half in.
I know your personality when you're with me and like when you're with your close friends. And I'm like, you're funny and you like crack funny jokes and like talk.
Yeah, but that talk. But see, that's the thing, because I feel like it takes some time for me to like open up, and like I feel like I want to try to just like be like that with people that I don't know, but I just can't, because I need to understand and know other people in order to like be like that. I feel like they need to go through an analysis process first, and more, I need to like understand what we can even talk about.
But like, do you feel like nervous to like
No,
open up
no,
to
I
them?
don't feel nervous. I just feel like, what can we talk about? I don't know anything about you, so I can't really, well, I can ask you superficial questions, but if we're like in a setting and they're talking about like where they get their nails done or something like that, I'm like, I don't usually get my nails done, so I don't have anything to contribute to this conversation, but I'll wait for the next topic when we talk about, let's say, Italian food.
But don't you then feel like awkward that you're not saying anything?
No, I don't feel awkward. I feel like I'm listening in, and I'm sure they're appreciating that I'm actually listening.
But not contributing?
Yeah, sometimes it's just good to have an audience.
Okay.
Really? That's weird for you?
Yeah.
I don't
like
feel
when I'm talking and then people aren't like showing interest.
Well, I say maybe or if it's something like really stupid, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get another drink. I'm like way better in like small social settings, like 4 people max, if I don't know them, because then I can get to know them, and I'm really good at like actually wanting to get to know them and asking like
it's not like
deeper questions
superficial
and stuff. Exactly.
I just want people to know that you're funny.
Oh my! So are you worried that they won't like me?
I think I'm not even worried, but I'm like, I know like this other side to Lilian.
So that they won't truly get to know me.
Yeah. And I'm like, but you should get to know her because she's like such a great person. She's so funny and nice and like outgoing.
Outgoing? Well, clearly not. I'm not really worried about, oh, will they like me or something like that. I'm more like, do I like them? Would I get along with them?
Do they have the
privilege? Do I have something
privilege?
interesting that we can talk about? Do you think that extroverts, and I already know the answer, are more popular and like likable than introverts?
Yeah. Because I think like just society in general is more loud.
Is more loud. But if you think back, let's say like a high school setting, the most popular person is likely going to be an extrovert, even for the fact because they're going to know more people, right? Like again, you come to my work party one day, everyone knows you. I've been there for 2 months. No, maybe like 15 people.
Hey, that's a lot of people.
Not in a company of 250. Okay, but what are our, what's it called? MBTI? Personality test. Myers-Briggs. What are our personas? So this is a psychology test that some companies even use as part of their job application to see like, are you a good fit for this role? I know a lot of companies in Denmark do this. So what did we get? First of all, you guys guessed. So I got INTJ, which is introverted, yep, intuitive, sure, thinking, yeah, judging. I guess now I know why. Independent, I would say so, definitely. Original, I'd like to think so. Analytical, for sure. And determined.
Yeah.
I would say so. Have very high standards for their performance and the performance of others.
That's very true.
Very true, and this one gets to feel it.
All
right?
the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Yeah. You always have some high standards.
Well,
for
you
me.
gotta have high standards.
And I'm just like,
so what is
leave
this?
me alone.
You gotta have high standards. Come on.
Oh my god.
I just wish the best.
I know.
So what did you get?
I got ESTP. Extroverted, sensing, thinking, perceiving.
So the only thing that we have in common looking at these scales is that we're both more on the thinking scale. Man, if that's not opposites, then I don't know.
Friendly, adaptable, action-oriented. Doers who are focused on immediate results, living in the here and now. Extremely loyal to their peers, but not usually respectful of laws and rules. The law? Like, I don't understand.
This one's weird. Are you sure you filled it out properly?
Yeah, I did. Like,
Great people. Let's just focus on the last bit. Great people skills. Yes, great people skills. That's true.
Good job.
Anyway, I'm glad we established this, and we would love, as always, to hear your opinions on this.
Yeah, and what did you get on the test?
And we shall see you at the next one with my
White
blonde hair again.
We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.